What's going on, people? I'm gonna be playing Madden today. Yesterday, it threw me through a loop. I was not finna deal with it. So today, hopefully we get a better day. Hopefully we actually win today. And I'm gonna try not to mess up as much as I did yesterday, because some of those was on my end, but the others, those were just Madden. Well, let's get into it. Let me fix my depth chart. I find it funny how that can save, but the actual depth charts don't. Alright. First game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
I'm coming after you. Check three.
From the gun, here's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this will be caught at the 30.
You don't want nothing. Get
Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, 82 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
For the extra point.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Their own 26-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 25-yard line. Got a man, it's Brown. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
This one complete to Ingram. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Like Brandon Cooks. I feel like he's going to be burning everybody.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Steps away. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On 2nd and 10, Watson.
That's why I use it.
He finds Randall Cobb on the completion.
I don't want the middle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Calais Campbell on the stop.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Oh, my gosh.
Flush to his right. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Down, he's coming.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
With the score, Ravens 7, Texans 6.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give it more than when I get expecting nothing back. In fact, you know I sit down with my account.
Not today, you are. Not today.
Now a first down throw. Watson escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Randall Cobb. 37 yards. And the Texans have retaken the lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively.
zone coverage defense.
Again, it's Watson.
Seems to
And
be
the Raven pressure too much.
move
Down he
right now
goes.
because,
Well, they tried to get two and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And he'll drop a safety down and everything.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
For Baltimore.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On third down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So serious.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Down Baltimore.
He ain't even moving anybody.
And he'll lose yardage.
There ain't no way
Down at
he's
the
just gonna
32.
fall for
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. It's complete to Snead. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line.
It's like,
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I'm still worried.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
It's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need... Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Complete to Willie Snead.
Willie Snead there to make the grab. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the
So
score.
basically, my main
Ravens
focus on
14,
defense is to literally
Texans
stop him,
12.
but I need the play.
So not much
against
time to
these
speak
zone
of
defenses.
remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember,
looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Sets up first down.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
Lamar Jackson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Ravens push further out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
This will make it into the end zone.
And
he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
It's going to be a long day. Mike 55, Mike 55. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And going deep downfield for Boykin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley.
Jackson's
going pump fakes or pass fakes.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
At the 11-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. To throw is Watson. Screenplay, Johnson. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. That one good for 14 yards. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. The final shot before the break. Watson flushed out right. He'll run it.
Some people wide open.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, and it's 3rd and short. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
1 yard to go.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
It's so amazing. How
this offense converted once on 4th down earlier.
They still don't even
now they're out there again to try once more.
Out like this. Like, get a speed boost to go get it or something, bro. What?
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. A ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession. This 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down. The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown.